What's up, everyone? It's about 3:30 in the morning, and server's gonna reset. But I'm so close to platinum. I said, you know what? I got a relatively easy day tomorrow. A bunch of meetings, but here we are. We're gonna push platinum, and we got about 35 minutes here. We'll speed through to the end. We'll see if we can do it. This is the first time I'm doing it. As I'm doing some fights, I'm noticing the max is constantly going up. So it's going to be interesting. I'm going to need quite a few resets here. I'm going to be using quite a few gems to reset the teams. And I'm really going to have to stay close and push hard right at the last second. So let's see what happens. This is this is the first time I'm pushing platinum in the arena, so let's. It's my first experience. Let's see what happens. Alrighty, I'm going to come off screen and go ahead and push, and most likely I'm going to fast forward a lot of this. But we got to try. I'm 10 points away from platinum right now. What I'm going to be doing is really monitoring the score. I'm going to skip ahead some of the dead time here. So you'll see kind of the time here chunking down. But what I'm going to do is try to stay close. And then as there's a couple minutes left, I'm really going to push hard, get a good round of fights, and see if we can squeeze in there right at the last second. So I won't be top 10, that's for sure. But I really want to end in platinum. It's only an elite group of people. It's going to take me strategy. It's going to take me picking the right fights and not picking the long fights. There might be some losses in there. But reward-wise, for Gold 5, you're getting the standard stuff. And I think I've instantly sold like 90% of the stuff that I actually get. Platinum, we're getting the deflection set, the swift parry set, which is pretty decent. I mean, I can craft. I don't really need. Be nice to have. We're going to get some of these new avatars, which, only for certain people, which I would love to get one of these, to be honest. And then some legendary books and sacred shards or void shards, and then more gems. So why not? This isn't going to be a regular occurrence, that's for sure. But I've been in and out of platinum for the last week now. And I've kept myself close. I've used a lot of gems. As you could tell, I've got 2,200. I think I started the week. Since last Clan vs. Clan, I had 10. So I've really pushed 2,200 in the last 2 weeks now. And Great Hall wise, 388 fights, 25 sleeper teams or teams that jumped in thinking I could win, and then full auto does wonky things, or they're all in stone skin, or swift parry really messed me up, or whatever the case is. So should have won them, but you know what, it is what it is. But 388 fights in the last week alone, and I really want to start maxing this out. Arena hasn't been this good in a while. So for the last quite a few weeks now, if you're not pushing Arena, you really need to start pushing Arena to start building this Great Hall. By no means is this Great Hall something to be proud of, but you know what? It's a heck of a lot better than a lot of them that I've seen. I was one of those that really was like, Arena sucks. Do I really have to do it? I'll do my minimum, 5 or 10 fights, and that's it. And then I started realizing, these stats actually really, really help. And well, quite frankly, you need them. If you want to get Arbiter or you want to get Romantu, you're going to need 10 of these to 10 to get Romantu. Okay, so we're close. Clan vs. Clan is coming up. These medals are going to be used, but let's push and see what happens. It's real early morning. I woke myself up for this. So let's hope I can get in there. All right. We'll catch you to the end.
Let's go. Yo. I'm like an addict, do I gotta have it. I ain't even playing, got a really bad habit. If it moves, gotta grab it, fuse like a magnet. Lose, won't have it till I'm doomed in a casket. I ain't playing, got a weird mind. If you work 8 hours, I'ma work 9. If the shoot tastes sour, you should taste mine. I'ma stay in power for a long time. Get up, nah, I ain't a quitter. Toss me the ball, I'm a really big hitter. Big picture, I'm a straight killer. Rising the song to the highest bidder. Got juice, got gas, I'ma move fast. New shoes, new tracks, like who's that? I'm new, come back, better than last. Yeah, it's a new me, never gonna look back. I'm never gonna look back. Cause damn, I was built to last. You move slow and I move fast, and that's facts. Only I can make a change. Slowly take a step today. I will never be the same. Cause that's what it takes.
Well, there you have it. As you saw earlier, we've lost way more than 10 fights today. So I feel like either overnight or it's on and off. You know, typically you don't lose more than 10 fights, but there's no way that I got pushed into platinum. I was, quite a few points behind. And I made sure I stayed under platinum, under the radar, used a lot of gems, a lot of resets, and right here at the last second, while I was in the middle of my last fight, I got killed 3 times, 4 times, 5 times. Look at that. How many minutes ago was that? Since I started pushing Plat, I never entered Plat. And we're looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 fights that I've lost in the last little while. And this is proof. And then before that, while I was napping, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 fights And then we got a couple more down here that were earlier in today. I never hit Plat today. To make 23 total on this list, defense list. Now, if we take away the victories, that's 18. 18 defeats that I had today. So I feel like Raid has fixed their issue, if you will. So this is more so for you all just to keep in the back of your mind, keep an eye on your fights. I don't think, here I am pushing Plat. Resets, I'm going to drop all the way down to the beginning of 5, which, you're going to have to go, just like everyone else, have to go all the way back up. But one thing that, everyone has realized is, you don't lose more than 10 battles. And I think this video has just proven that you do. And, being close to platinum, but not entering platinum, typically what I found is when you go to the next rank, so when you go from 4 to 5 or 5 to plat, your number of battles that you lose resets. So if you enter platinum, now you get a fresh 10 losses. And then when you come back to gold 5, because you get kicked out of platinum, you get another 10 losses. So they could potentially accumulate. But as you saw in this video, I was shy of platinum. And then I took, where did I start? Shy of about an hour ago. So let's start here alone. We lost twice, and I wasn't in platinum yet. And then this person attacked me twice and lost twice. I only got the points for one of them. And then for every attack, it seemed, I got a loss. I won 5, I lose 10. I won 6, I lose 13. I won 4, I lose 10. You can't push platinum that way. I come out of a fight and I'm 20 points behind. But here we are. In the last hour alone, we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 people. All right. So what happened? Okay. Server reset back here 7 hours ago. The server reset. So this first loss here, victory loss. Victory, I didn't even count. This victory didn't even count. Look at that. A victory for 0 points, but a loss for 13. Makes no sense. This is when the server reset. I never entered platinum throughout this whole process. And yet, look at all the defeats. So when you're setting those arena defense teams, you can still set your one champ defense teams, but just something to keep in mind as you're pushing, that you potentially can lose more than 10. And I think this video has proven that. So for all of you out there, if arena did get fixed, just keep an eye on it. I wouldn't deter you to putting full defense teams on and making it difficult to farm your medals anymore. Everyone has a hard time farming medals. All of these teams, full defense teams that are pain in the butts and that are very difficult to kill, these people probably have very close to max great hulls. The only reason I put out a defense team, which I kind of switched, was for the mere fact that this could potentially take a little longer to try to deal with. And when you're close to platinum, you don't want teams that are going to take too long. I found that out because I faced a team that I think it was my very last team there. It took me a while to kill this team. I did get quite a few battles in right at the last minute as well. Quite a few victories. I ended up underestimating some of these teams, but off to bed. Keep an eye on it. Take care, everyone. We'll catch you on the next video. Well, as I was saying, I just got the chest dropped from 5,000 points down to 3,200 points. That's a huge jump. And what do we got here? All 5-star pieces of crap for being in gold 5, close to plat. Like, what do we got here? No good. Oh, there's a 6-star piece here with crap stats. It's flat stat gloves, no good. Crit rate gloves, not good. Speed, still a 5-star piece, don't need it. Oh, 6-star gloves, but all flat stats, like no good. Accuracy chest with flat stats. Attack percent gloves, which like maybe, but still only 5-star. Like I don't need those. That's what I won for waking up early, for pushing plat, for having close to 5,000 points. This is what I'm left with. This is a joke.